Oh, start streaming and stuff. Live stream, start event live. So, the Bender's MC is on a network revamp, and it's now 1.19 plus doing stuff. So I'm going to be simply playing in some classic Hypixel. I don't necessarily have a plan today, because the plan I did have was Bender's MC. So like any YouTuber, when they have no clue what to do, or live streamer, I guess Bed Wars is default. I mean, I like doubles. Just clarifying, this is literally improv, because I have no plan right now. So I'm going on doubles because why not? Why don't I do solo? Because I'm garbage at Bed Wars. What do you expect? So, also goblins at melee combat in Minecraft. And I'm actually decent at melee combat in real life, because I do Viking reenactment, and I don't know, I never actually decided to do combat reenactment full time, but, or you know, actual license or whatever course, but it's still pretty good. So, I know what we can do as a primary conversation topic. How's lightning? We're white, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yeah, duh, we're white. The bed's white. Click. Because why not? I mean, so and bed destroyed, and yeah, place that down, because tower, and still don't have barely enough for bow. And we're about to die. Yeah. I don't think Bed Wars is going to make for a interesting anything without friends. I actually have a really good idea that involves actually closing Minecraft and booting it up with a mod pack. Because I was thinking, why not sew off future plans? Like, yeah. Because we were planning to do a modded SMP, survival multiplayer, with all of the other YouTuber stuff, and lore and stuff. So, the series is going to be called Purple Leaf Team Oceanica Adventure, and is going to take place in a classic medieval fantasy setting, D&D style. Hey Cake Boy, that's a assigned audience.
Hello.
The Bender's MC is offline, so I'm planning to... That's a bug?
So what you're planning on doing?
I'm planning on... on sewing off the mod pack. 6 pixels. No. Hang on. This is way too small. I usually prepare this beforehand, but I had vanilla Minecraft booted up because I was expecting to do... Bender's MC is updating to 1.19. Which...
So you're planning on showing the mod pack off the...
Purple Leaf Team, Oceanica Adventure, and I was just about to describe it. So yeah, a modded survival SMP with a large focus on lore and world building. Like, I mean, take the most lore heavy thing I watched, which is Empires SMP. And like, no, we're going full fantasy setting. Full universe. So, for mods, we have... I'm just going to quickly scroll through. And none of the actual config is done yet. So, this was one of my test worlds. I'm going to delete and go to a... So, one of the main obvious things you will notice once we get the biome tweaker up and working is you're not going to get an even spread of biomes. Oceanica Forest is the setting, and it's a redwood forest. So, Twilight Forest biome spawning in the overworld, and also a whole lot of old growth tiger. A whole lot, because redwood.
Yes.
So we're basically going to put it so half the biomes are going to be a tall trees taiga, or I guess now old growth taiga, and half the biomes are going to be Twilight Forest-esque biomes. Yeah. And it's so basic rundown on the Oceanica Forest. It replaces the Pacific Ocean for our settings map. So no Pacific Ocean. Instead you have a forest as big and as deep, So the Oceania Forest is literally 1/3 of the planet's surface. And its bordering locations are the New Crownslands, British colonial America, the Golden Empire, classic Zayde Empire fictional Sinai, damn it, options, and controls, keybinds, for some reason, yeah, because I'm using this fancy thing, which combines, sorry about the sound, which combines the buttons, hang on, yeah, reset, I can do that, oh yeah, damn it, I don't know, I have to, basically every time I boot up a new world, I have to do that. So, oh, yeah, get used to this type of locale. Currently we're in an old growth pine tiger, I thought. Wait, have I got old growth spruce and old growth pine mixed up? I thought pine was the Christmas tree ones. Biome.
One of the most
Oh yeah!
one will be ready to at least, one will be ready to at least test the mod pack and the whole recording thing.
Mod pack is 100% done. It's the config, like making it so only certain biomes spawn, that's not done yet. But the mod pack, apart from mods that have not updated yet, and us having placeholder mods instead, the mod pack's basically done. So, what our core mods would be the Twilight Forest mod, and a bunch of decorative mods, things like grappling hook mod, but we're going to be having 6 classes: warrior, rogue, wizard, salmon, adventurer, and inventor. Which all get, well, most of them get.
What was someone after maid, wizard? Wait, is it called the wizard now?
Maids, salmon. Salmon has Botnia as its primary mod. Adventurer has backpack. Inventor has create. Maids has Ars Nova. Warrior and rogue don't have unique mods, but they get a bunch of the weapons and stuff. And we're going to be basically doing the entire thing in character.
Is anyone the Botnia specialization?
Nobody's signed up for Salmon yet. Mostly because I don't know Botnia well enough to balance it. And Zeph, which is Jacob, which I call Zeph because reasons, is our only warrior. But he's not going to be joining up until basically Rogue. You and Crazy Star are maids. I'm Adventurer, and Autumn is Inventor. But again, this is going to be story focused. Quite a bit. We're basically going to be breaking we're basically going to be using the Serene Seasons and actually having in each. We're actually going to be turning off the seasons changing naturally, and instead having the in-game time of the year match the plot progression. But anyway, back to me explaining the setting. And the third major civilization bordering us is Warring States period Japan, which one of the provinces in there, based off the Yiga province, which, I mean, I'm leaving most of the research up to Ninja Squirrel because, yeah, is a state in the Warring States period which wasn't necessarily ruled by nobles and samurai, but by ninjas. And that's going to be the Risu province, and home of the Risude, or Squirrel folk. But yeah, we've basically, all of the main characters would be a bunch of outcasts for one reason or another that has conflict in many ways. An example, me and Ninja Squirrel would have been in the Oceanica Forest for a while, not very often interacting, and it's basically going to start off with a classic prison break. My character breaks Eeks, Crazy Star, Autumn, and Cake Boy, or
Wait, I'm not following here.
Wait, prison break. I'm going to break you out of a prison patrol from the New Crownslands. I've already told you this information.
Let me see if I can. Random. So you went. Have been in this place for a while.
Yeah.
And it starts by you two breaking.
At me breaking you guys out. Ninja Squirrel doesn't join the story until later. Not all of the members are going to be in the world.
Didn't we scratch that idea?
I don't know what you've heard, but
I'm also getting involved after that. I won't have you after that.
SMP Shenanigans.
What?
SMP Shenanigans. Survival multiplayer Shenanigans. I've already told you this information. Have you forgotten?
So that I thought I concluded that I was not gonna be part of that plan.
What differences? What were you think was going to happen?
Because I thought that I was like, I saw the. Because I saw like proposed the idea like a while back of me being like a mercenary type of guy.
Oh.
That was supposed to like.
Oh yeah, that was my fault. Sorry. Oh, that was my fault. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the basic idea. But I'm basically. Basically, it's a bunch of outcasts surviving in the untamed wilderness, and lore and stuff. But yeah, I forgot you requested that, Sains. But yeah, so we've done the physical location, and our characters are basically still up for Sains mostly. My character's pretty much done, but yeah. My character's a Batarchy. Which one? Yeah, F4 is supposed to. Oh no, What's happening? Controls, keybinds. Toggle perspective is supposed to be F4. Toggle cinematic camera is supposed to be brain. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. A bunch of outcasts surviving in the great unknown. My character is an experienced adventurer that has travelled that may only be biologically speaking 13 years old. Stupid. Hang on. What did it do? How did I get into survival mode? That's full screen. How? Game mode creative. My character is an experienced adventurer that may only biologically speaking be 13 years old, but has been but has been an classic D&D style adventurer for 11 years. Is like full on 11 years of saving the world over 8 times. Style adventurer who's kind of a Crouching More on Hidden Badass, if you know what that trope means, where he acts silly and goofy, but is also a kind of brawler style fighter who often goes into combat unarmed and using his war fists and the enemy's weapons against them. So, Crouching Horn Hidden Badass is what it sounds like. Generally acts goofy, immature, and crazy, but put him in a fight, right? And they're gonna wreck up.
Yes.
Which, I mean, I don't have combat prowess in Minecraft, but I don't need it when I have the power of lore. And
when I have the power of lore.
But yeah, this is going to be our own kind of cinematic universe. Me and Crazy Star are working on a full D&D setting, with the Oceanica Forest being one location in. Oceanic Adventure is one of the first things, timeline-wise, is where me and Crazy Star's character, Draco Stella the Clanless, first meet. And it's like, makes sense that the first series we do is the first chronologically. But yeah, like, and by the way, temporally my character's only 18 years old and biologically it's 13, but has been kicking butt and taking names for 11 years, 2 of which were spent becoming a legend and in the Oceanica Forest, the Lord of Bats, a full-on Sasquatch Bigfoot style what's it called, cryptid. Surviving in the infinite wilds of the Oceanica Forest. And I mean, saving the world, like, I say 8 times in 9 years, but it is probably an exaggeration.
So we only spent 1 year not saving the world.
If you play D&D, you know what I'm referring to. I'm talking to audience. If you know D&D, you know what I'm referring to. Adventuring parties tend to get shit done. That's an awesome example of immersive weathering we have here. But yeah.
Also, yeah, I mean,
Good old.
you spend so much time on lore, I don't even know what to say in reality.
Yeah, I'm kind of. Ninja Squirrel's kind of the server admin, handling all the technical stuff. I handle the lore. Like, I'm the lore guy.
Yeah.
Cake Boy's playing.
It would be the stupidest thing, since someone's done. It would be the stupidest thing to not make you in charge of lore.
Yeah. Especially since this entire setting's my brainchild. The Oceanica Forest was actually inspired by Visipop's Zoophobia set, because that was set in a similarly named Oceanica Forest. I've basically the only thing I've really taken is the idea of big forest is big. But I think it deserves a shout out anyway, since like I'm literally copying the name. But yeah.
Yeah, you see I got out the video. I picked the video we did yesterday.
Yeah. So the basic idea is pretty much set up with the setting. We've got, alright, lag spike. I think my game's about to crash. I have no clue why.
That's always fun.
But the basic setting has frameworked a massive wilderness of redwood forests. And most of the story is going to be character driven with the settings of the Oceanica Forest changing based on major events. We're basically going to have a war at the end of the first chapter. Like,
already the first?
one chapter is 1 year, and each chapter is split into 4.
I messed it up. I thought it was like a season, a month.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought that
each
was, yeah, no, alright,
each
now it makes sense.
episode is going to be a month, and each 3-episode block is going to be a season, which has a theme. So yeah.
Yeah, the first episode also, yeah, and as I would say that, Jacob is going to join at the end of
Season
at the
3.
start of the second chapter.
Ninja Scroll requested he could join in earlier, so I'm fitting him in for the beginning of Season 4, which is winter. Each season is going to have a overarching theme. See, spring.
How early is that truly though?
Spring is new beginnings. Summer is rising tension. Summer is status quo. Autumn is rising tensions. Winter is aftermath. And each month is going to be kind of one group of episodes.
And I said so Joshua's joining on the second season.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, my idea was to make like my official cameo like midway
In season
the first one.
Yeah. Autumn's character is a sky captain who basically got sacrificed in the New Crownslands war against the Golden Empire, and to cover up their tracks he got labelled as a traitor. So for the first from starting off, he is going to be loyal to the very people that are hunting him down on. And you were going to be introduced as a bounty hunter after him.
Yeah, that's how, that was the plan. So yeah. And my official cameo was as the bounty hunter, one of the bounty hunters since Big Delta.
Eventually, Autumn's going to, over time, switch sides, not necessarily to the Golden Empire, but to the newly formed...
Wait, no, I don't understand. What was Arkham's backstory again?
Sky Captain, loyal to the New Crownslands, got basically sacrificed by his higher-ups, and is now on the run from guards and bounty hunters alike.
From like the people he were part of, or from the enemy?
People he was a part of, and the enemy.
I'll find him as a traitor, I suppose.
Yes, traitor. He is a traitor that he's labelled as a traitor, but he is still very much loyal to his higher ups, which betrayed him.
So he was like part of this gang.
Country, nation, British America,
he was part of this nation.
Military in the war against the Golden Empire, which is China. And this is a work in progress. Story is probably going to be detailed, but he's a half-elf who served in the military loyally before finally getting appointed the role of captain, thus to be sent as a suicide, as a distraction, and then not expecting him to survive, and to silence him, the very people who sent him on the suicide mission labelled him a traitor.
traitor to like silence him and the fact that he survived, that the whole thing was a suicide mission.
He was unaware of.
Yeah.
So starting out, he's loyal to the New Crownslands, which is the very people that has him on the run and hunted when introduced.
So he's so loyal to like the people that sent him on his suicide mission.
Yeah, that's going to sound fast.
Yeah.
Like, you don't stay loyal to the people trying to kill you for long. Typically.
Yeah, so... And then...
You get introduced as a bounty hunter. A Cake Boy's backstory.
So...
You're a mad wizard's creation. Basically,
okay, no, before you do that, my idea was... I introduced as one of the bounty hunters hunting him for the whole backstory thing.
Yeah, but
then in the chase, I switched sides.
Yes.
I switched sides, I help Artem and make him survive.
Yeah, that's basically your introduction.
Other assassins sent and make them live through the assassination.
Way to spoil your introduction, Cake Boy. This was supposed to be a good while, like halfway through season 1. But yeah.
What's it? Say?
Way to spoil part of season 1.
You mean way to spoil?
Yeah, an epic moment of a bounty hunter switching sides is something that probably shouldn't be released in stream. But anyway.
What? I don't understand now.
It was a plot point. It's a spoiler to the plot. Which I was trying to avoid.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not gonna say that when this is actually like introduced or something.
But we're live now. But yeah.
Oh crap!
Like.
Is anyone even watching you?
I mean, no, but this is going to go off as a VOD.
Just cut it out. I'm not making more mistakes. Didn't realize this was actually a stream.
Like.
Well, I mean, if you really don't want to spoil, then yeah, cut it out. Sure. But you.
I'm probably not gonna bother. Because, like, the whole reason I was doing live streams was so we didn't need to do any editing because I'm a lazy bugger. Yeah. Way to crash, Minecraft.
She'll be fine, no one will remember. Oh.
Anyway.
Okay, yeah. And I'm introduced as one of the bounty hunters.
Cake Boy's backstory is rather simple, which is mostly his backstory is his creation story.
I mean, yeah.
Mad Wizard's creation gains sentience, and Mad Wizard's demise is thrown into the life of an adventurer and a bounty hunter. And that took place over about, 6 months. So, yeah. 6 months of backstory. It's not much, is it? Which is why I was with... Yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean, It's not. I generally don't really mind the whole backstory, so I can have like a shorter backstory. It would work fine for me.
Yeah, that was the plan.
More about the present rather than the past.
Yeah, past was... The intent for the past was it to be revealed in flashbacks and stuff. But, another... The reason I was saying in Autumn's backstory is it ties in well with the main set dressing. And these really are the three characters that are going to get the focus early on. Like, yeah. I mean, Draco Stella de Clanless, played by Crazy Star, is going to pretty much sew up early on. But he's not going to be really that relevant until later. And, of course, I can't really say anything about him because Crazy Star, Ninja Squirrel, and a detail of my character as backstory is like total plot spoilers. It's like actually full on.
Just full on spoil the whole thing.
Yeah. So, yeah. Drake, but I can give the rundown. Drake spelled.
I mean, if you manage to keep up so far, good on you. It's not the easiest thing to do.
But yeah, Autumn, Crazy Star, and Ninja Squirrely, I kind of originate from the three main factions.
Yeah.
I mean, the Japan equivalent is in Warring States, but yeah.
Maybe I can get introduce those factions.
I did. Warring States period Japan, which the most state that's going to be most relevant is the Risu province, based off the historical Yiga clan, which was ruled by council of ninjas rather than a noble house with samurai. British America, in full steampunk style industrial revolution.
I'm not to hear, but I mean, I understand the general basis of it, but know me that by the time we actually start TLT, I am not going to remember much from the whole lore thing.
I mean, like, most of the Empire's characters don't know the other Empire's lore. So,
and I'm not even part of any Empire, so.
I'm talking about the Empire's SMP, which is another YouTube SMP. And I mean, the Dream SMP also has quite a bit of lore that's, yeah, unless you're actively engaged, you're probably not going to know the whole lore. But the basic is and is always will be survival in the great unknown. The survival, basics will always be survival in the great wilderness, exploration, and conflict. Each individual character can have as much lore as they pretty much want, and we literally have only planned and so far ahead, and with general vagueness. Like, I put in the law sat at telling everyone to put a general plan, which is simply giving a single phrase theme to each month to go with the themes for each season.
Oh, shouldn't we have created like problems or stuff?
It's mostly going to be improv, with the themes in the form of single phrases is going to be the guidelines for each character. Like I said,
we were supposed to make different conflicts and specific stuff we plan to do each time we record.
Yeah, most of it, just like all SMPs, most of it is going to be building bases, exploring mod packs, and improv between characters. I mean, major events are going to be planned in ahead, but how those events turn out is improv. I mean, basically all we have for plot right now is people show up in area, people settle, people all have tensions rise. Oh no! Is basically the entire plot we have of bar a few details which are spoilers. But yeah, that's how most SMPs are planned out.
And approximately how far are we in when will be ready to start doing records? When will we start to be able to actually record and play stuff on the SMP?
When there's really 3 phases to the SMP: mod pack, data pack, and story. So we have completely done the mod pack, which is we're basically 1/3 of the way. The third is when we actually do the story and play on the server. Because basically what we need is things like texture pack, biome tweaker, nether portal spread, of the whole. Because we're going to be working on a minimal viable product, so the things like class restrictions is going to come way later. Right now we just need the basic Oceanica Forest and data pack setup. And by the way, people watching, we have a Discord server that you can join and genuinely help with a bunch of the technical stuff. Some reason Zeph, the potato, wanted to create his own original, fictional language, and that's some of the stuff you can. The members of this server can, being friends and friends of friends, can basically create all of these projects, and the idea is our fans can join in with the technical stuff.
It's a cooperative mission.
I mean, so, Cake Boy, I'm going to probably resend you the keep note I have for you to fill in, which is going to be, sorry, can't seem to load. But basically,
that's all the that you need me to fill in.
Yes, this is I basically need you to fill in this framework and give it to me.
I can do that.
Yeah, and each month thus needs a general phrase and theme.
So what should those things be like? Things
Like
you, things I plan to
it's
do,
a theme.
conflicts, stuff.
It's a theme. Example, I'm going to read. For example, my month 1 theme is new friends, new foes. And that's just a phrase, that's a theme. And
yes.
So if I can actually find this stupid series, Oceanica Adventure Series Plan Chapter 1, and it's basically fill this in and then DM me starting with Spring 2.
Spring 2, because that's when I join?
Yes. Midway through of spring. And
you're Spring 1, Spring 2, Spring 3.
Yes. Those are the 3 months within spring. Yeah. You start at Spring 2. Ooh. Spring has the theme New Beginnings. Summer is set still, status quo. Autumn's tense and rising. And winter's aftermath. Or what is actually called, which is kind of a small spoiler. But, yeah. Basically, what actually happens in each episode is going to be improv. Yes, but the general structure and theming is going to be planned out ahead. Oh, damn it, I don't have a tissue in my pocket. But yeah. But month 1, or I guess, so each season's going to have 3-ish episodes. You can have a month can have an extended, a part 1 and a part 2 to the episode. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically.
So how many episodes? I don't clarify. But how many episodes should each month have?
1, or a part 1 and a part 2 of one main episode. Depends. the minimum is 1 episode per month. Depends on your format. Because, yeah. And it takes place over a month in Weld. So, we're probably going to be making it in like a Hermitcraft style, where where a lot of progress happens in episode. Like, I did some mining off camera. It's just a starter base type things is probably going to happen, because which is explained by each episode being about a month in Weld. But yeah. A lot of mods to have fun with. And a lot of events is to be had. But, yeah. Also, a little note. All of your people's episode 1, which is going to not really apply to you, but the idea is that we do episode 1 on the Purple Leaf Team YouTube channel, and then episode 2 onwards on your individual channels.
So the introduction is sort of...
Episode 1 is on the Purple Leaf Team channel. Episode 2, episode 3, and so on is going to be on the Cakeboy YouTube channel, as an example. Which is probably going to be the...
But I know that's really going to be part of the first episode, so...
Yeah.
Like, not officially part of the first episode.
Yes. So technically you'll be starting your series with episode 2. Because that's how we've framed it. Spring 2 is when you're starting in... Yeah. But, let's see how much time we have left on our... 3 minutes left of our...
Of how much time we have left for what?
The stream.
Oh.
And I need the toilet, so I'm probably going to be ending the stream early. Say your goodbyes, I guess?
Yeah, alright. That was today's lore stream, everyone.
Unexpected, unplanned lore stream, because Bender's MC is updating to 1.19.
Yes.
So, yeah. Betty! Hang on, that's my intro.